Hi, good morning. I've got the pig target down there, so that's what I'm going to go for. First of all, I'm going to take the zero shot, hoping this is going to do well today. Right, okay, so I'm going to take a zero shot. Yeah, that seems okay. And now I'm going to go for the first star. Just bring the rifle out a bit. Yeah, okay, that seems okay. Good. So I've got the first star. Oh, I'm not recording. Shit. Okay. So I'm recording, and there's the first star, and the zero shot was on target there on the ball, so that's not too bad. Oh, I've got the wrong target up anyway. This target is not with the scores, but it makes no difference. We can sort that out after. So I'm going to go for the stars first. I mean, the stars should be quite easy, but to set the what I forgot to mention is that you've got to hit all 5. Is that how many? 5? Well, all the stars to start off, but it makes no difference whether you miss a star or not, you know. Yeah, I don't know what happened yesterday. I know my diabetes kicked in, and of course I started to shake, and once you start to shake, I can't, you can't stop it. So I just had to go in and lay down. Oh shit, okay. My fault, forgot to cock it again. But you know, I could feel myself and see myself shaking, and I just couldn't do nothing about it. Although they're just clipping the stars, makes no difference. So this is really a high scoring target. As I say, if you miss a star, don't worry. I mean, it makes no difference. You know, you can go straight onto the targets. Right, okay, all those stars have really been clipped and not really centre. So I'm on the pigs. So I'm on the pigs. I can shoot his eye and also the bull's eye. And of course I haven't got the egg on the towel, but we'll see how it goes. We'll go for the bull's eye first. Right, okay, so I didn't score nothing on that. Now we've got the bull's eye. Okay, so I scored on that, and I got the pig's tail. Now you don't have to do all this, but and I've got a pig's tail. My nose is running still. Plus, you don't have to do them in random order. You know what I mean? You know, the way they're set out. Once you've got your 5 stars, you can really shoot whatever you want. But as I say, this is highest scoring. So if I wanted to go for that 200 marker there, now the pellet split the paper up on that target. Now the idea of that 200 marker is that you've got to hit it, and you mustn't clip the bullseyes, if you understand. You've got to go right in the middle to get that, yeah. So I was a bit low and it split the paper, so that's not counted. I'm just showing you how to do this challenge. So I forgot what I said about the tails on that white spot. That's big as a Sweetex. I'm moving again, and I think it's not the table, but I think it's just on the jacket. And that was very close for the towel. As I say, makes no difference. I go for the eye. Now that's shot low. And now I go for the bullseye. So we're shooting a little bit low, I think. And I'm moving on this table. And that's clipped the bullseye, and that don't really count. Right, okay, so we go to the Sweetex again. Oh dear me, I pulled the trigger and I didn't mean to. Never mind. I'll go for that target again. And that's the towel. Now we've got the eye. No, I missed the eye. Now you're not losing points when you miss on this. What you're trying to do, you're trying to gain the highest score. But you've only got really one shot on each. So I go for the middle bullseye. Let's clip the bullseye. As I say, I'm just showing you how this works. Right, okay, so we'll come down to these big ones, and these red ones, you've got to hit the ball, and that's only 1 point because they are big. And if I miss that, I might as well shoot myself, I think. Right, that's just 1 point. See, really, the bigger the target, less points you're going to get. But you still got to go for them, you know. So I've gone for that one, and I don't have to hit any more of those. So now we've got Sweetex on the duck's eye again, and it's just underneath it, very, very close. Right, okay, so we've got the black egg, and that's clipped it. On these eggs, a clip is okay, so, you know, so we now got the bullseye. As I say, you don't have to keep in order, you can just randomly shoot. And when you think you've got a high enough score, you can stop. You know, you don't have to shoot all of them. Although I did say how to score, hit all the targets. But, okay, so with white egg, and that's a white egg. So they're 200 points each, I think. Yeah, I think it could be a good game to play with all the viewers, you know what I mean? Okay, so I go for the duck's eye again, and that's the duck eye. The bullseye. Oh dear me, I just clipped it. I clipped a circle, but that don't count. It has to be the bullseye. But it makes no difference, you're not losing score, all you can do is build up score, okay? White egg, yeah, that's the white egg, and those white eggs are 200, I think. I should have put the proper scorecard up. And here you've got a tie break. So that's your 0, this one here, and then you've got all your targets. What we'll do, we'll go for this, it's like a stick, but it's got a little round circle, white circle on it, and that's shot high. Now I said yesterday I want to clean a barrel on this because using those wet pellets, but I can't do that because I want to, tomorrow I'll get in some white marker pens and I want to mark this shroud before I loosen off the silencer. So oh yeah, okay, so we'll go for that other one. I come a little bit low on it. Oh, and it's shot low. But it's shooting better than it did yesterday. It was all over the place yesterday. So I'll aim straight at it. Oh, and the targets fell down. Yeah, I think it can be a good challenge for everybody, you know. Right, we'll go for the bullseye as it's laying down. Now it's shot low and split the paper. Go for that bullseye. Oh dear, I can't even see it. I missed it anyway, so it made no difference. I'll have to repair that top. Target. I've got to get another slab and cut it and put it in. You know, it's just not. I don't like having a target like leaning, because that's what happens. It just falls down all the time. Now, that's a good little shot what we've got here. We've got this plant and we can see the eye. And that's shot low, I think. Yeah, so there's still a bit of garbage in the barrel, I think. Or it's just my aiming, I don't know. We'll try that again. I'll come up above it. A little bit to the left. A little bit to the right. But it clipped it, you know what I mean? I like to find the right pellet for this gun. You know, I'm using the Spitfires. Yeah, the Spitfires. And it's gone in the same pellet hole, and I was aiming to the left, high. So what I'm going to come to do, I'm going to come down. Oh, I can't. I was just going to say I come down to the 0 marker. I can't do that. I can come down to this bullseye here and see where the pellet goes. I might readjust. See, that shot low, but I don't really want to readjust. That's the trouble, because that was spot on. I'll try it again. That's almost a bullseye. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that 0. I think it's just these pellets. See, that shot low to the left. So I'm going to come up high to the right. And that shot right low. Yeah, I mean, it could be me moving, I don't know, but alright, the eye, I'll aim directly at it. Centre low. Yeah, it's not shooting as good as it was. Like the other duck's eye, I'm going to come up above it. Oh, it shot dead straight. Right, aim directly at it. Now that shot low. The rabbit eye. That shot low, so I'm kind of coming above. And that shot high. Right, I'm going to take 5 more shots and then we'll call it a day. The other rabbit eye, aim directly at it. No, that shot low. Right, aim higher. slightly to the left. It's very, very close. Right. High to the left, a little bit lower though. No, I don't even know where that went. Right, 3 more shots. Pig, I'll aim directly at the red. Hard to say. Hard to say. But I can just see this moving. I don't know whether the lab stand needs tightening up. It could be the lab stand. Look, if I take my hands away and just gently move that, I'm not quite sure if you can see it through the scope. Yeah, there's a slight movement. There's a slight movement on that lab stand, so it's possibly it needs it's possible it needs tightening up. I really don't know, but not quite sure what to shoot. Oh, there's a rabbit. Look, rabbit eye. So a little bit higher to the left. I think that's very close, but as I say, there is a bit of movement on that lab stand. So I'm going to take the lab stand away. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going to take the lab stand away. Okay, so that's there. And now I've got to find, okay, that eye. I don't even know where that went. Oh, it's shooting way low. Look, it's made a hole in the... Oh, dear me. That's shooting way low. Why is it shooting that? Right, okay, I'll have to come higher. Almost. Almost. I'm not quite sure why. I'm sure I filled it up with air. Yeah, we're around about 1800 PSI. I wish I knew what this regulator's set on, I don't know. But from 250 bar, I haven't really had many shots. No, I'm not going to take that saw blade because it's shooting no, I aim here to see it drop in that bullseye. Yeah, a little bit too high, but you can see where the pellet went. So I'm going to turn that regulator down, but because we must be off the regulator. I'll do it again, so I'm going to aim there. Oh, and that one just went straight. Right, I'm going to do the last shot, so it's just 20 minutes. I'll put it back on the lab stand. Right, I'm going to go for the first star and see where it drops down to. It didn't drop down. So I'm not quite sure what's happening, really. Now this is definitely the last shot. I'll have to open a new tin of these Spitfires, I think. Right, I'll take two shots. One at the tail, that little SweetX bit, and then I'll readjust if I miss. Straight on it. Straight on it. Is it the pellets? I'm not, yeah, I just don't know. Maybe. But they seem to be okay when I look at them. Right, the egg. Yeah. Last shot, definitely last shot now. 27 minutes. That egg there. I can see a little bit of movement because I'm pressing down on that lab stand. Yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know whether that shot low and split the paper or not. Yeah, I mean, the pellet could even be tumbling, I don't know. Right, there's one there. Don't even know where that went. Definitely the last shot now. We're coming up to 29 minutes. Yeah, almost. Right, okay, so I'm going to turn the camera off and the scope. Yeah, I'm still pleased the way it's shooting, but I just can't make out why it's not as good as it was. And it's possible it could be pellets. And we're coming down now to 1200. Yeah, don't know really what to say about the the rifle. But we'll have to sort it out again, as I say, tomorrow. So it'd be mostly Tuesday when I clean, you know, pull it through. I'll have to open a new tin of the Spitfires. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, just give your thumbs up, leave your comments, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? See you later. Bye.